Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to my new video. In this channel I'm gonna share with you lessons like preparing for some exams. These exams are the SAT, the IELTS exam and the TOEFL exam, and also I'm gonna teach you math in Turkish, in Turkish language. Like now. This is our first video in our channel. So I'm gonna introduce my channel. Also, I'm gonna talk about my books that I use for preparing for the exams, and also I hope that this this channel will be useful for everyone. Yeah, let's go. The first. I will share new video every day. Every day I won't share like videos about the same exams. For example, Monday I will share, for example, SAT. Tuesday I will share TOEFL. On Wednesday I will share IELTS. Then maybe another exams I will share like this. Any exam, like all videos will be for more than an hour. This will be as I will share my table in the description of the video, and also I will share the books, the PDF form of the books, and these books will be about all exams. You can use these books, and also we will talk about all sections of the exams. For example, SAT have SAT English. In SAT English, we have two sections, reading and writing. I will talk about all of them and each of them, and also I will teach you SAT math, and then also TOEFL and IELTS. In the TOEFL and the IELTS exam, I will talk about all sections of the exams, and also I will make public the exam dates in my channel and in my social media accounts. You can follow me in you can follow my social media accounts. Yeah, let's go. Like this first video will be about an introduction, and also will be about SAT exam. Let's go. I'm gonna talk about my myself. Let's go. I'm a student. I study in the 11th grade. I'm from Azerbaijan, but my native language isn't English, so I learn English as a second language. But so if I have mistakes, excuse me, because it is not my native language, but I'm trying to be perfect in this language. So let's go. I think that this is good enough for about myself. And now I will talk about SAT exam. SAT exam, we will study, we will revise for SAT twice a week, on Monday and also on Wednesday. And this I will share my table, but I can tell you that the clocks will be the clocks will be 5:30 p.m. and also each of the days the clock will be 5:30 p.m. I will share this video about SAT 5:30 p.m. or not 5:30 p.m. Yeah, I will try to do it more productive, so I will choose a time. I will choose time to share them. And now, for the SAT exam, we need some books. I will use 5 books that they are so popular, but they are, I think that for an exam, they are expensive. Not expensive like, but for me it is expensive, so I will use their PDF versions. Actually, I have these books, but I will prefer to use PDF versions in these videos. Uh, yeah, let's go. The first, so now I'm gonna share my laptop. Referring to this. Uh, T5 here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna use this packet book. Referring to this. I use this. This is a, you know, book reader. Like this. This is a book reader. And this is a book reader. I use these PDF versions on this book reader. It is so good. Like, it is good for me. And also I will share in the description like link of this product. Maybe our recording is 12 minutes. Okay. First of all, let's start with books. There was a problem. Okay. These books I will use. The first book is 500 New SAT Problems. SAT Math Problems by Steve Warner. The second book is SAT Preparation Black Book, the most effective SAT strategies ever published. And the third book is The Ultimate Guide to SAT Grammar by Erica Melcher. And also the fourth book is from Erica Melcher, and the complete guide to SAT reading. This like the last 3 books: SAT Preparation Black Book, Ultimate Guide to SAT Grammar, and also the complete guide to SAT reading, will be about English. SAT Prep like this SAT Grammar and SAT reading book we will use in the English section of the SAT, but the second book we will use in each of the sections, both math and English section, and we will use to improve our strategies in the SAT exam for with this book. We will use this book, and also the first book we will use to improve our math in the SAT exam. SAT math isn't so difficult, but it isn't also so simple because it is in English. If your native language isn't English, like learn English as a second language is a problem, because I think that in most countries there's a native language and English is a second language, or I think that math in these countries isn't in English as me. So this isn't easy, but with me you can learn all things, all strategies, all like things about all secrets about SAT math. Yeah, this is my books, and now I'm gonna start from like my videos. I said my videos will be more than more than an hour, for more than an hour. Not more than, maybe I will share my videos for hours. I think it is possible. Okay. Let's go. Let's start with SAT English. SAT English, yeah. We will use this book for SAT English, the ultimate guide to SAT grammar. Yeah, this guy. I use eye protection mode uh, on the VPS Office because it is good for my eyes, and also if you use these books on laptop or on um, phone, any phones, you can use this protection mode in VPS Office. I like it. Okay, then let's go to read mode and start with the grammar. Uh, in this book we can see everything. This like SAT writing cheat sheet is like all things about the strategies. Like this is the general, and this is a short introduction to this book. It isn't useful because actually it is useful, but we learn like this grammar, and we are newly, and we are new, so we don't understand many things from here. So I'm gonna pass in and let's go. The first and the most easy, no, the first and the easiest part of this exam is parts of speech. Parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in the English language. 7 of each are directly relevant to the SAT. If you are not comfortable identifying them, you should begin by reviewing this section. Although portions of these definitions are repeated throughout the guide, familiarizing yourself with these terms before you begin will help you move through the explanations and exercise more easily. And the 7 parts of speech tested on the SAT are as follows. Yeah, in English there are 7 parts of speech, actually 8 parts of speech, but in the SAT exam we can see 8 on just 7 parts of speech. But I can be honest, to be honest, I will say the learning these parts of speech uh, like aren't useful for the SAT because like it is useful, but I took many exams, SAT exams, but I've never faced these like simple things about parts of speech. So if you know this, you can pass this part. Yeah, the first part of speech, and the first part of speech actually is verb. Verb indicate actions or states of being, states of being. And examples, the common verbs in English: to be, to have, to seem, to go, to study, to believe. And also verb plus, I want to say verb plus preposition means phrasal verb, and the meanings can be different. So you must learn the phrasal verbs. If you are not friends with phrasal verbs, you must try to make friends to them. Yeah, with them. Yeah, the two form of the verb is known as infinitive. All of the verbs listed above are infinitives. Infinitives is, for example, to be is infinitive, to have is infinitive, to seem. Or for example, I go to the cinema. Go is infinitive here, but I went to the cinema, it isn't infinitive. And verbs are not always used as infinitives. In order to indicate who is performing an action, we must conjugate the verb and provide its subject. To be and to have are the most common English words, but actually you can see uh, like simple forms of the to be and to have, because they have also so many phrasal verb forms. So for example, to go on, to go by, or No. Sorry. To be interested in, or to be good at something, or like to have. There are so many uh, like phrasal verbs about them. So they are most common, and also they are most difficult to learn. Not difficult, they are the biggest to learn. And also we have two forms of the verb, regular and irregular. Regular, for example, like this: if a verb is infinitive and is an infinitive, and also we try to use it in a sentence, we will use, for example, past tense. For example, I went to the cinema. Go is the irregular verb because uh, the main verb in this like verb go, the verb go changed to the went. But for example, I cooked meal. The main verb is cook, and ed we added ed, and this is regular verb. There are so many like lists for irregular and regular verbs. I will show some like most common irregular verbs. I have this list, and I think that they are enough. Then we have tense. In English, there are three main tense: present, past, and future tense. And you can see also there are because of the number of a verb, the amount of a verb, you can there are two forms of the verb, singular and or plural. Most like third person singular verbs end in s, like particle s, and plural verbs don't end in s, but only third person verbs. Yeah, and also I'm gonna uh, I want to pass to the noun because uh, this is short for word. I will this information is so small, so I'm gonna talk about word uh, like a bit once. Okay, we have verb, auxiliary verbs, and lexical verbs. Two forms also verbs. These all common verbs is lexical verbs, and auxiliary verbs it consists of two parts: modal verbs and non-modal verbs. Modal verbs, for example, may, be able to, so should, ought to, have to, need, there can be, and non-modal verbs is to have, to be, to do. We use these non-modal verbs like before the participles, or before, in the actually in the tense. When we use the verb in a tense, we will use. Then for aspects, because of aspects, the verb has two. This because of aspects, there are two like kinds of verbs: progressive and uh, perfect verbs. Uh, Actually, this is they are from tenses. Like if you wanna take SAT exam, you must know all of them. So if you don't have, uh, just you must learn. And like this is so important. If your English is, for example, beginner or elementary, you can't you can't get normal goal, like the goal you want in the SAT exam, because the SAT reading and writing is so difficult. Not so difficult, but they use so scientific academic words in their reading text, and the reading text is are so big, not so big, like a page and a half, and I think that this is big, and If your English is beginner or in elementary, it will be a problem for me. But you can pass the exam with pre-intermediate or intermediate level. And if your English is advanced, I think that it isn't, but if your English is advanced or upper intermediate, you can pass the exam easily. Then the, the verb has also there are two kinds of verb: transitive and intransitive. Transitive verbs requires an object and doesn't and intransitive verb doesn't require an object. Like read book, book is an object in this sentence, and also read. I read a book, for example, and read is transitive. But for example, I go. Well, not for example. I go to the school. Go is intransitive verb because we don't um, use an object, and to the school uh, isn't an object. School isn't an object. Yeah. Uh, Verb is enough because we will talk about also verb about we will talk about verb when while we learn uh, tense forms. So it is like enough for now. It's good enough. Now I'm gonna pass the like this. This is our uh, SAT grammar, and I have some important homework. Like I have homework also, not homework. I will give homework to you, and you must do them. As homework, wait for me. As homework, I will show you the most common and the most difficult words in the SAT. Not words, verbs, like verbs. Maybe this is the 100 words. Yeah, 100 words about the SAT exam. 100 words about the SAT exam, and also the most difficult words. Uh, okay, wait for me. I have also their definitions. It will be easy to use. It will be easy to use them. No, wait for me, please. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, no, 300. 300 most difficult words in the SAT exam. 300, I forgot. Actually, it isn't 200. No. Yeah, no, 300. Yeah. 300 words about the SAT exam. Next one, please. Uh, let's learn these words for the next lesson. Uh, the 10 words is enough. Are enough. The 10 words, the 10 words in this list from this list are enough. Then we will do also like abject, aberration, abjure, abnegation, abrogate. Try to pronounce them well, and also don't use uh, vocabulary in your native language. Try to use vocabulary in English like this: abject, of the most contemptible kinds; aberration, a state or condition markedly different from the norm, for example. And then abscond, abstruse, exceed, accost. I will like share these verbs in the description of the video. Aggression. This is the advanced verbs. These are the advanced verbs. So they are difficult to learn. So I give just 10 words to learn. And then, okay, just 10 words to learn. It is enough. And also, learn this grammar like until the noun, like 10 words, 10 words. This are grammar, and also until noun, and also 10 words grammar. And try to use this words, the words that actually try to use these words in a sentence. Make them in a sentence. Or sentence, like, yeah. That's enough for SAT reading. Let's go to the SAT. No. That's enough for the SAT grammar. Let's go SAT reading. Yeah, let's go to the SAT reading. SAT reading. SAT reading is the most difficult section in the SAT. Like SAT math for me, not it can be easy for you, maybe. And SAT math is easy because this is simple things. There are simple things in the section math, but the reading section and writing section is so difficult. Let's go. I will give some strategies for SAT reading. Yeah. The first tip is this: read the text. Don't read closely, but read exactly. Like, you don't have time to read like exactly. No. Don't read. You don't have time to read the text closely, because there are 3 texts, and these 3 texts for this 3, no, there are 5 or 6 texts, 5 or 6, I forgot, 5 or 6 or 7 texts in the SAT exam. That one. The reading test, yeah, the reading test. We have 5 reading passage, and also for the writing tests, we have 4 passages. Yeah, so you don't have time to read them closely. So read the text, don't read closely, but read exactly. Yeah, like you must pay attention on keywords or things that can be useful. I will teach you which things are like important for us. We must pay attention on them. Yeah, then the second strategy is after to find the correct answer, check it in the text. If you can't put this word on the text, it isn't correct choice. Try to check the answers. Actually, they are after to find before to find the correct answer, you can check it, and you can find the correct answer. Then we have some other things. Let's go to our book, SAT. Which book? SAT. Yeah, Ultimate Guide, not the SAT Complete Guide to the SAT Reading. Let's go. These books are for critical readers. So if you are not critical reader, oh sorry, I forgot. Okay, if you are not critical reader, you can't use. This is new SAT for the new SAT. You can buy them. They are not so expensive, but maybe they are $50 or more than $50. This is the preface, so I won't talk about the preface, and I won't talk about how to use this book. When you got the PDF version, you can read them. Nothing suggested reading, and this. Let's start introduction to SAT reading. The redesigned SAT contains one 65-minute reading section that will always be the first section of the exam. This is the SAT reading and the writing and language section. I said it's for in the SAT English section, not math. It consists of 4 long single passages. This is the reading section. This is reading section. It's the reading section. And one set of shorter paid passages, accompanied by a total of 52 questions, covering a wide range of topics. In the SAT reading, the topics will be advanced. I think it will be advanced or upper intermediate to read them. The breakdown of passages is typically as follows. Actually, like it means in the SAT exam they use these genres of the books: fiction, social science, natural science, historical documents. Actually, historical documents are the most difficult text breakdown for me, I think. And then each passage or set of pair passages range in length from 500 or 750 words. Science and social science passages may also include 1 or 2 related graphs or charts. In some instances, the graphic will clearly support an idea or phenomenon discussed in the passage. In other cases, relationship will be less clear-cut. Then, what does SAT reading test? SAT reading test, we have 4 or 5. I don't know. Some information source say 4, some of them say 5, but when I take the exam, I think it was 5. I think it was 5. Yeah.
In the SAT reading test, like we will have 5 or 4 passages, and we must read them, and also we must choose the correct answers from this text. It wasn't like it wasn't be like um, easy thing, like for example what it means, it's in the no, it won't be easy. They are maybe the same questions, but they are not the same. They are so um, they are normal, but maybe they are difficult questions. Yeah. The skill that the SAT requires is therefore something called rhetorical reading. Rhetoric is the art of persuasion, and reading rhetorically simply means reading to understand an author's argument, as well as the rhetorical role or function that various pieces of information play in creating that argument. Reading this way is an acquirable skill, not an innate attitude. It just takes practice. Yeah, it just takes practice. If you have enough practice, you can take this. You can do this easily. Then we have some different question types. I want to talk about them. The first question type is vocabulary in context. Questions test your ability to use context clues to identify alternate meanings of common words. Yeah, this is the most common question type in the SAT exam. Big picture questions test your understanding of the passage as a whole. They may ask you to summarize, identify main points, or determine the purpose of a passage. Yeah. Big picture questions aren't so difficult. Literal comprehension questions ask you to identify what the passage directly states. Inference questions ask you identify what the passage suggests or indirectly states. While literal comprehension and inference questions will frequently be followed by supporting evidence questions, which require you to identify the specific lines in the passage. And also that provide the answer to the previous question. Extended reasoning question asks you to apply ideas discussed in the passage to new situations. Function or purpose questions ask you to identify the rhetorical role, support, refute, criticize that various pieces of information play within a passage. Rhetorical strategy and passage organization questions test your understanding of passage structure and point of view. Tone and attitude questions test your understanding of how specific words or phrases help establish an author's perspective. Paired passage questions test your ability to compare text with different, often conflicting points of view, and to infer how each author would likely read to the author's point of view. Data analysis questions test your ability to interpret information presented in graph or table form, and to determine whether and how it supports various pieces of information in a passage. We can see every type of question in the SAT exam, so we must know them closely. Yeah. Then we have big managing the reading test as a whole, how we can manage our time. We call it timing. Yeah. I will talk about this thing the next lesson. For this lesson, as homework, I'm gonna do I will have
Practice exam. I have practice. Yeah, I have practice. I have a practice sample questions. Let's do two texts from it. Two texts. Because two texts in practice sample. Two texts from the practice samples. I will share them on my channel now. Yeah, I will share them on in the description of the video. This is our SAT English, and this is enough for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I'm gonna show them to you. Oh, I can't show them. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 homework for the next lesson. The next video, I hope that I can share on Wednesday, and the next lesson will be Wednesday for me, but I don't know when I will share it. It depends on my internet connection. Okay, and then now let's go to the math section of the SAT. Yeah, let's go to the math section of the SAT exam. Yeah. If you know the math in your native language, it will be easy for you to learn the math in the SAT exam. Then let's go to the laptop. Now, let's in the math section like requires math in the SAT requires us practice, so it is enough to learn how to solve the sums. So I'm gonna just solve sums, and also maybe I will share the important things about the math, but it is enough for now. Then let's go to the first thing. We must, like in the SAT exam, I will talk about a bit introduction to the math. We have two in the math section consists of two parts. One of the parts we can use calculator, but another part we can't use calculator, and we can't use calculator. This book like 500 new SAT problems. So let's choose a sum and start. And in the section math in the section math section of the SAT exam, we have 4 levels: hard algebra, passport to advanced math, problem solving and data analysis, and also geometry and complex numbers. There are so topics like calculator use. We have, I said, 2, and let's go to the first Exam. First sum. First sum. A system for a system of three equations in two unknowns and their graphs in the x, y plane are shown above. How many solutions does the system have? How many solutions does the system have? Let's go. System is like this. XY plane. A circular function, then like this, and from here to here, right, and the linear function. Functions are like this. (16 plus equals 1), and you know, a system of three equations. We have three equations and a system, like system. This is the system of three equations in two unknowns and the graphs in the xy plane. Two unknowns, x and y. It means two unknowns, and also are shown above this. And how many solutions does the system have? Like, if we want to know how many solutions does the system have, we must find like the intersection of the functions. Intersection of these functions. Let's go. Let's find the intersection. For example, 1. You can say 1, 2, 3, and 4. With circular function, the circular function is this. Then we have these functions. These functions is this, and also this function is linear function. It is this. And also we can see linear function intersect with this function in one point in here, and also circular function in here, but there isn't any like Jones intersection point, because any of the functions don't intersection in one point. You can see we have 4 intersection points, 5, 6 intersection, and also 7 intersection points, but they are between two functions, not 3, because of them our choice will be known. A will be correct variant. Then let's go to the this was the number 1 and this is the number 2. Okay, what is Z in terms of x? For these sums, like these types of questions, we must use proportion, the like rule of the proportion, like this: 3z and we must multiply the like these things as this. Then how many? What is z in terms of x? Then we have 3 multiples z, then 3z. Then let's divide them to 3. Yeah, this is the correct variant. For this, 12 divide 3, 4. 24 divide 3, 8. The correct answer is B. Then let's go to the sum number 3. If -7 and 5 are both zeros of the polynomial qx function, then a factor of qx is what? For this, we must check these points and check these solutions in all answers. For example, in A, we have this, and let's put the numbers in this function, and we must see it will equal 0 or not. Then -7 squared for 9 subtraction to 35, it equals 14. And then B, you can see can't be the answer. Then this function isn't it can equal 0 because it is impossible. It is impossible because any numbers of the squared must be positive. It is negative. Then let's go to the C. I hope you see it. See it? Yeah, no, you don't see it. Okay. Yeah. Then this, let's check it. Let's check it. This negative, it means there are any zeros. There aren't any zeros of this function. Let's go to the D. It will be the correct answer because we have only this variant, this choice. Let's go. Okay. It is 144, and then x equals -2 plus this and this and this equals 5. And then the second, we must check the minus form. And it is -7, and this is our correct answer is D. Our correct answer is D. Then let's go to the another 4. Okay, then let's go. This equals this 12, and this kx plus 21, y equals minus 35. For which of the following values of k will the system of equation above have no solution? Have no solution, we have a rule like this. If the function is like this, ax plus by equals c, and mx plus ny equals k, and a division to m equals b division to n, it doesn't equal c division to k, it is no solution. It is no solution condition. So let's go. 3 division to k equals minus 7 to 21 division to 21, and it doesn't equal 12 division to 12 division to minus 35 minus 7k equals this, and this is minus 9 minus 9, and let's take it. Yeah, it is minus 9 is the correct answer, D. Then let's go to the 5. No. It's given that cosinus x equals k, where k is the radian measure of an angle, and p is less than x and is less than 3p division 2. Then cosinus z equals minus k. Which of the following could not be the value of z? Which of the following could not be the value of z? Yeah. Let's go. Between p and 3p division 2, our cosinus function is like this. This is the third term, and this is the third term. So k must be negative. K must be negative. Because of the k is negative, cosinus z must be, this angle is positive. And let's go. Like the first and the fourth term, in the first and the fourth term, our angle can be positive. Then let's go. So it's a x subtraction to p. X is, let's put a number. It is, for example, 200 degrees. Then 200 degrees subtraction to the 180, and this equals 20 degrees. 20 degrees. It is the first term. It can be it is positive, but we must find which of the following could not be. It must be negative. Then let's go to the P variant P. P like this. 118 subtraction to 280. 180. Oh yeah, 180. And it equals minus 20. And minus 20 is the fourth term, so it is also positive. The cosinus in this term is positive. In this angle is positive. So we must go to the 2p minus x. (160 degrees). Let's go 160 degrees. It is more than 90 and it is less than 180, so it is the second term, and it can't be the correct answer because it is negative, and we find the negative. We need negative. Yeah, it is answer, but it can be the positive, like this. It can be the positive. So the correct answer is C. And also D in the 3p subtraction 2x 540 minus 180, it equals this, and this is the fourth term, so it is also positive. Correct answer is C. The answer types, like the question types, are like this. Then let's go to the another question. Let's go to another question. Actually, I can use Microsoft Whiteboard to solve these sums, but I think that it is so good. This form is so good for you. What's the value of 7x plus 5y? It is so easy. Just we must know about the 7x and 5y. It is easy. Then let's write them like this: x division to 5 plus y division to 7 equals 3. And let's make addition. It is the third 5, and 7x plus 5y equals 3. Then 7x plus 5y equals 105. 105, and the correct answer is 105. It is so easy. Then let's go to the seventh question. It is also a functional question. We have so many questions about functions, so we must know function well. Okay, plus the function g is defined above when the car is a constant. In the xy plane, the graph of g intersects the y-axis at 0.4 and intersects the y-axis at not 0, 0, 4 and 1, 0 and 2, 0. What's the value of k? intersects x-axis. Intersects the x-axis. When the function intersects the x-axis, the unknown y must equal 0, and when the function intersects with the y-axis, the unknown x must be 0. So let's take them back. 4 equals 0, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 5. It is good. Okay, then let's go to the thing like this. 0, 1 minus k plus, we have these points, and then let's go to the function, then this and this equals 0. K must be 1 plus 13, 14. Subtraction to 12. 2 plus 4, 6. K equals 6, but it isn't answer because we must take also the 2, 0. 2 0 is 8 minus 2, not 8k, not 8, no, sorry, 16 minus 8k plus 52 minus 24 plus 4. This minus 20, 32, and plus 16. 8k equals, no, 8k equals, yeah, like this, yeah. The k is 6. Then actually no, it is 2 0, yeah. 32, no, it is minus 6. What about this? But it is x. What's the value of x? K is a constant. Let's go. 1 plus 6 plus 7 plus, no, minus. I put the answer in the sum. No, it isn't correct. What about 6 in here? 16 minus 8, 6 plus 'It is just minus 22 plus, yeah, it is 0. Yeah, the correct answer is 6. Yeah, correct answer is 6. I found. Okay. Then we finished yeah, we finished math test without calculator, and now we will go to the we will go on math test with calculator, but I'm gonna maybe do it next lesson because this video is so big, is big, is big enough. This is the first video in my channel, so this is enough. 7 questions from the math. Actually, every time we won't have 7 questions to solve. I will increase the number of the questions every day. Now, for example, now 7. Now I did 7, but then maybe I will do 14, and maybe I will do 14. Then 28. I think like this. I will multiple every time the number of the questions to 2. Yeah. Then this is our math section, and for the SAT training, we finished our SAT training maybe. It is for today. It was not big. It was not big because I talked about also introduction. I did introduction of my channel, so SAT training is enough for today. But the next lesson, we don't waste our time, and we will go on SAT section, SAT English and SAT Math. Every day I will share with you. I hope I can. And no. Yeah, now I'm gonna do a homework. I'm gonna give a homework to you and also to me, to myself, because I need responsibility. And also, if you do self-learning, you need also responsibility. I'm trying to find the exact page that I wrote the other questions. Wait for me, please. Wait for me. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I found. Okay. SAT reading and now SAT math. I rotate the paper or copybook. I rotate the copybook because I didn't rotate the copybook in this SAT grammar and reading because it wasn't useful. But now then I rotated. So if you see a mistake, excuse me. Okay, SAT math. I'm sorry. SAT math, SAT grammar, SAT reading, SAT math. Yeah. For as homework, let's learn functions. Let's learn functions, and then let's do the questions about functions. You can ask me which questions. You can ask me which questions. You can ask me which questions we must do, I will share the link in the description. You can download the like the list of the question, the set of the questions. This is like a book. I use it, and also I prefer to use especially it. Now let's learn functions. Yeah, functions, and also like I will make a classroom account, and no. Yeah, I will share the descriptions. I will share the links of these books in the description, and also about the like the things about functions in the SAT exam. I will share as a Word document in the description, and also the questions we must do. I will share the link in the description. They will be also as a Word document. Yeah. For today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 homework, and it is enough. It's enough for today because this is our first lesson. I hope that it will be good, and then I'm gonna make a new video about TOEFL exam. No, not TOEFL, no, not TOEFL, sorry. On Thursday we have IELTS exam preparing, and also math. Oh, no. Math in Turkish. Yeah. All things that I must say. I hope our exams will be successful, and I hope useful for you, and you can use this channel for preparing your exams. And thank you so much. Thanks for watching my video. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourself.